Season 1 was like OMG moment after OMG moment. So can you guys tell me, how is season 2 going to be able to top the first season in terms of plot twists and shocking moments and sinkholes and time traveling and all of that?
Are there dinosaurs this year, guys?
No, there's no dinosaurs. People keep asking, there's dinosaurs. Do you know, I think it's because
Okay, go on.
At the same time,
people associate woolly mammoths with dinosaurs, but they're not actually. They don't say dinosaurs.
Well, you were going to say, Owen, you had an answer for that.
No, it wasn't that funny. I was going to say if it was OMG moment after OMG moment, but that was in like lowercase. This year is OMG moment, but in capitals. That's all it was.
that's actually perfect. That's going to make the copy. Honestly, we can't figure out which direction things are going. We don't know. We're along for the ride, if I can reveal. There's definitely moments that top that. And with a show like this, it's just so many different directions. And I think directions that the audience doesn't even realize exist.
So now that Gavin is in the BC area too, what will we see from his journey?
Well, I mean, this kind of leads on from what you were just asking initially. I mean, what's really cool about this season is that every time we got a script, there was a new twist to what was happening for all the characters, and that's what kind of made it quite exciting. I was always jealous of Natalie and Nick last year because they were always going on these crazy adventures, and they had this.
And we were in love.
Yeah, they had
Still are. That must be awkward.
And I was like, God, I wish I was filming in those crazy forests with that great weather all the time. So Gavin has to basically find his way to the clearing with Izzy and with Zyra and Ella. And so it starts off with us trying to basically figure out how we can survive down there. But of course, Gavin used to be down there as a kid, as Isaiah. She's got some skills.
So what will we see from Eve and Levi's romance? And will it be awkward if Gavin does find Eve?
Well, I will say, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but we did have to employ an intimacy consultant this year.
Actually, more than once.
More than once, in fact.
And actually, times we didn't even anticipate.
It's true. I would get the call saying, "Hey, do you need me to be on set for episode whatever, scene whatever?" And I'm like, "What's that now? What happens?" So she's very on top of it. But yeah, you certainly see more of the romance than you saw before, which was, I guess, nothing. I don't know that you saw any of the romance before.
Maybe just a little flashback, right? Not really anything.
Yeah.
So things are going to definitely get intimate, it sounds.
Well, it depends on what you consider intimate.
From Gavin's point of view, it gets very spicy.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's spicy
yes.
in a bad way, but it gets.
I know that you and Ella start sharing about your childhoods and what you had missed and not knowing each other for a long time too. Yeah,
is that
does get intimate.
You need an intimacy coach.
So I know that a new timeline was introduced, what we think might be like the 80s, but could you even see like a third or fourth timeline being introduced in the future of the show?
I'm so scared of spoilers. Maybe?
No.
We'd love that. That would be great writing.
Well,
I think so too.
Well, that's the interesting thing about the show. There's a lot of different directions that can go in that way. I mean, they do start off. We got Josh and Riley down in 1988. And once you're in 1988, who knows where you could go?
Will we possibly see any more sinkholes open up in Los Angeles?
I need to check my notes to what.
I know, I do too. You're asking some really great questions,
I mean, you just have to drive through certain neighborhoods, and it seems like they're almost popping up. The potholes here, I forgot about. Also, and as well as sinkholes are following.
Have you noticed that every time the show either gets close to premiering or we start to shoot or we start commencing filming, there is some huge sinkhole news?
Last question, really quick, rapid fire. If you could travel.
I've just checked our messages and bullet points. We can tell you that there will be more sinkholes.
Oh, I'm going to look at mine too. That's a good idea. Anyway, rapid fire, go.
Rapid fire, last question. If you could travel each to one time period, what would it be and why?
I'm going to be a bit of a basic B and say Paris in the 20s.
8 minutes ago, so I can do this interview again.
The 90s, because that's when the Spice Girls were around.